Hello everyone, myself Varun Reddy and welcome to my channel called All About Planning. B-Plan has always been a hot topic on all the videos of All About Planning. Today with me, I have the students of SPA Bhopal who will be giving you an insight into this course. Starting from the first semester till the 8th semester, they'll be discussing all the theory subjects and its relevance and also the respective planning studios.
There are 6 subjects, 5 theoretical and a planning studio. Fundamentals of demography deals with the changing structures of human population and demographic components. Introduction to human settlements introduces us with primitive settlement patterns and theories. Introduction to spatial planning introduces us with various planning city movements, policies and practices. Appreciation of built environment gives us a gist of building components, maps, technical drawings and scales. Communication lab enhances our presentation skills. Planning studio in this semester is basics of planning. We have hands-on composition, abstraction, color theory, color values, sketching. It introduces us to basic planning techniques. In semester 2, we have 6 subjects, 5 theory and a planning studio. Application of statistical techniques in planning helps us with dealing with statistical tools like data collection methods and various measures. Surveying and leveling is hands-on various surveying instruments like chains, compass, sextants, theodolite. Introductory geology and geohydrology is introduction to land formation theories and their evolution. Application of computer application in planning is hands-on softwares like ArcGIS, AutoCAD, etc. Elementary urban economics introduces us with various concepts of economics and other laws. Planning studio in this semester is area appreciation, in which we analyze residential, commercial and industrial areas on the basis of aspects like inclusivity, legibility, and then we sum up the studio with sheets and reports on them.
In the third semester, we have 7 subjects, out of which 2 are practical and 5 are theory subjects. The first subject is Planning Theory 1, in which we learn about various theories and how to make a city sustainable and what is public participation. In the second subject, that is techniques of planning, we learn about various techniques to analyze the data and how we can formulate plans. In the next subject, that is CAD and planning, we learn about various commands that we use and how using these commands we can raster plans, elevations and sections. The next subject is demography and urbanization, in which we learn about various demographic data, the various factors that influence it, and how urbanization took place in India. In the next subject, that is transportation and traffic planning 1, we learn about various road hierarchies, road geometrics, traffic surveys, and how we can use these in our transportation planning. The next subject is settlement geography, in which we learn about various land use and what is spatial distribution and rural settlements. The last subject, that is planning studio 3rd, whose theme is neighborhood and site planning. In this subject, we specify a site. Then we do socioeconomic survey. We have to study various case studies, and since the theme is affordable housing, so we make plans and according to the affordability of the people, and we give various proposals related to that.
In 4th semester, we have 7 subjects, 6 theoretical and 1 practical. In the 6 theoretical subjects, we have Planning Theory 2nd. In that, we study the various models of cities and how the cities have emerged and still they are growing. The second subject is the planning practices. In this, we study the various types of plans like the perspective plan, local area plan and many others. The third one is the traffic and transportation planning 2nd. In this, we study the traffic management as well as the existing transportation systems. The next one is the ecology, environment and resource development. In this, we study the methodology, the scope of the ecology, and along with this, the environment impact assessment. The next one is the housing and community planning. In this subject, we study the existing housing scenarios and the shortages of the housing and how to deal with it. The last one is the settlement sociology. In this, we study the what is the actual concept of the sociology and how it implies with the planning profession. The planning studio 4th is a transportation planning studio. In this we get a specific area. We conduct several surveys in this area, like the transport that are the transport related, like traffic volume count surveys, the pedestrian count surveys, and many others. And then we analyze the surveys that we have conducted, and we get to the potentials and the limitations of the area, and as per those limitations and potentials we provide the proposals.
The fifth semester consists of 7 subjects, which include 5 theory subjects, 1 studio and 1 viva subject. Real estate planning and valuation is a subject which deals with the basic concepts of land, real estate market and property valuation. Utility service and network planning is a subject which deals with the 4 basic service systems: water supply system, solid waste management system, stormwater and drainage systems, and sewerage. Planning legislation is a subject in which an insight is given into the basic concepts of laws, acts and laws passed in the parliament related to urban planning, and the basic components of the Constitution of India. Sustainable urban development is a subject which deals with the basic concepts of sustainability and the theories related to sustainability, and the importance of sustainability in urban development plans. Landscape planning and design is a subject which deals with the basic elements of landscape planning important in the site analysis done for various urban development plans. Geoinformatics for planning is a subject which basically talks about the importance of remote sensing and photo interpretation and the use of these techniques in urban planning. Studio 5 is local area plan studio, which gives a detail about the approaches to plan making at local level. Various factors are considered, like land use, housing and its components, utilities and service infrastructure, transportation infrastructure, and environmental features. A detailed survey study is done initially, followed by analysis and proposals related to urban planning.
In 6th semester, we have 6 theory subjects and 1 planning studio. The first subject is project formulation, appraisal and management, where concepts and techniques of project formulation, management, appraisal and evaluation are taught. Second subject is urban design, where development of different urban design principles and dimensions are taught. Third one is planning of informal sector, where dimensions of poverty, informal sector settlement, how they developed and how they can be tackled using various urban poverty alleviation programs are learned. Fourth is municipal finance, where management of financial resources within urban local bodies and how more resources can be mobilized are learned. Fifth, regional plan, where concepts and components of regional plans are learned with plan preparation methodologies. Seventh is GIS, where GIS, which is geoinformatics system, where maps and special information analysis are learned using various GIS tools, which can be used in practical plan preparations. 6th semester studio is urban development plan studio, where various development plans are studied. A case town or city is selected. Primary and secondary surveys are done to collect data regarding demographic, social economic aspects, transportation, etc. Analysis is done. Identification of policies and action areas are decided. Then land use plan and plan documents are prepared. Finally, preparation of policies and proposals are given.
Final year of planning is basically about summing up whatever you've studied in your previous 3 years. The most important thing is that we study the compulsory mandatory subjects, but also electives play a crucial role in determining what you're about to study and what you're more inclined towards. You're exposed to a variety of electives as well. Public-private partnership on one hand, to housing for all on the other hand, which was a new subject introduced in our semester, which was design innovation center. Then you have other electives like climate change versus water resource management, and you also have an elective where you study special area plan preparation for different areas like tribal areas, SEZs. And on the other hand, you have settlement sizes and their planning. So it's a broad range that you get to study over there. Also, you have compulsory subjects like rural development and planning. How do you prepare urban development plans, or disaster management, urban renewal, and also the most important, professional practice, what you would be doing once you step out into the professional field. And not to forget studio, where when we are in our initial years of P-Plan course, you do the small site that is the neighborhood plan, but now you're into the very large scale of planning, which is a regional plan. And in that studio, you're supposed to just give a broad overview and understand the major issues and the consequences that lead and alter, and prepare and give recommendations so as to prepare a regional plan which will integrate not only your major city but also the villages that surround that major city or metropolitan area. So this is basically about all the subjects that we study, but the most ordeal task that we face through is our thesis, choosing our thesis subject, and also what we are going to research on, our aim, objective, methodology, what is the need for that study, giving a thorough research into it, data collection methods, collect data, analyze it, interpret it, finally understanding the issues, and then giving recommendations to solve it. That is the most challenging part of it, because after all, it's one thing that you do as a single person, as a one-man army, and not as a group work, which we've done throughout our years. So basically that concludes what we do in our final year.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find this video useful, please share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos.